What if you were never truly afraid of their judgment? What if the only voice that ever mattered was the one inside you? Because now, as these words settle deep into your mind, you begin to notice a shift, a release, a quiet realization that something powerful is unfolding inside you. For so long you held on to beliefs that weren't even yours, rules that kept you small, limits you never truly needed. And isn't it fascinating how the mind creates these walls, these self-imposed barriers, as if they could somehow protect you? But now you see them for what they are. Not chains, not prisons, just illusions. Illusions that dissolve the moment you choose to see the truth. Because the truth is simple, you're free. And in this moment, as you take a deep breath, as you feel something powerful waking up inside you, you realize there's nothing to fear. Judgment is just a reflection. And reflections have no power unless you give it to them. Because what if the only reason you feared judgment was because you still held on to judgment of yourself? Now you release it. Right now, right here. Because the past, it holds no power, not anymore. You're not your past. You're not your mistakes. You're not your fears. You're becoming. Because the version of you that no longer asks for permission to feel whole. The version of you that owns every step, every choice, every moment, without shame, without hesitation, without guilt. Because guilt, that's just a signal, a lesson, a passing wave that you can ride, or let fade into nothingness. And now, as you hear these words, you can feel it, don't you? A shift, a lightness, a fire inside you that refuses to be dimmed. Because now you know. You don't need anyone's approval. You don't need to explain yourself. You don't need to justify your growth to anyone. Your journey is yours. And as you move forward, something incredible happens. You stop expecting the worst. You stop fearing rejection. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces that were never meant to contain you. And instead, you rise. You hold your head high. You welcome the challenges, the judgments, the doubts, because now you see them for what they really are. Opportunities, invitations, proof that you're stepping into something bigger than before. And with every challenge, every so-called attack, every whisper of doubt, you become stronger. Because now, instead of resisting, you embrace. Instead of fearing, you lean in. Instead of shrinking, you expand. And doesn't that feel powerful? To know without a doubt that no matter what happens, you're unshakable. That no opinion, no criticism, no judgment from the outside world can ever touch you, unless you allow it. And why would you? Why would you waste another second dimming your own light when you were born to shine? Why would you hold on to the past when the future is waiting for you to claim it? And so, now you do. You let go. You move forward. You become. And as you step into this truth, this power, this freedom, you know something deep in your soul. This is who you're meant to be all along. Unstoppable, unbreakable, limitless. And so it is. And what if it was never about them anyway? What if the only judgment that ever held weight was the one you carried within? Because right now in this moment something shifts. A realization, deep and undeniable. The fear was never about them. The fear was a mirror, a reflection, a projection of the beliefs that you once held about yourself. And now you see it. You feel it dissolving. You feel the old chains breaking apart, crumbling into nothingness. Because the truth is, you're not your past. You're not your mistakes. You're not your fears. You're something more. Something untouchable, unbreakable, limitless. And what if the very thing you feared was actually your greatest source of power? What if the judgments, the opinions, the voices from the outside were nothing more than echoes, fading the moment you decide they no longer belong to you. Because that's the truth, isn't it? Their words, they only hold weight if you let them. Their approval only matters if you need it. But you don't need it, not anymore. Because right now, you're stepping into something new. A version of you that stands tall. A version of you that owns every experience, every lesson, every piece of the journey without shame, without guilt, without fear. Because now you understand. The past cannot define you. The past is gone. It's nothing more than a story, one that you are no longer bound to. And so you let it go. You release the weight. You release the judgment. You release the fear. You breathe in power. You breathe in certainty. You breathe in freedom. Because what if you stopped expecting the worst? What if you stopped fearing the attack and instead welcomed it as proof that you're growing, expanding, becoming something so powerful that the old world no longer recognizes you? Because what if every challenge, every moment of resistance was actually a test, an opportunity to claim your strength? And now you claim it. You claim your voice. You claim your truth. You claim your power. And from this moment forward, everything's different. Because now you no longer hide. Now you no longer shrink. Now you no longer seek permission to be exactly who you are. And doesn't that feel incredible, to know that you're free? To know that no one, not a single person in this world, holds power over you unless you allow it. Because now you no longer seek approval. Now you no longer fear judgment. Now you no longer hold on to the past. Now you rise. And as you move forward, you carry this knowing deep within you that you're whole, that you're enough, that you're unstoppable, aren't you?